don't know why I can't get in touch with him, y'all. He ain't answering the phone. And, you know, I go to my little girlfriends and cry about it. That's a red flag. If you have any hesitation that this is not the person for you, then that's probably not the person for you. Man, I'm in this relationship. This might be a red flag. Maybe, just maybe, I need to look out for that. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah. Y'all are watching Simply Deborah, where I create content all about fashion, beauty, and everyday living. And if that is something that interests y'all, come on and be a part of my family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below. I would love to have y'all join the family. If y'all are returning, hello, hey, welcome, and thank you so much for coming back. I so greatly appreciate it. Guys, today we are talking relationships. Yep, I'm in a beauty room. I'm not at the beauty table though. But I thought, you know what? I wanted to do a chit chat. I wanted to talk to you guys today. I want to talk about relationships. Being in a relationship, whether it be in a new relationship, what is required in a new relationship? Do anybody know? What keeps a good relationship? What are the key factors for a relationship? Like, what's the do's and the don'ts in a relationship? What is warning signs in a relationship? Comment down below. What is a warning sign for y'all? If you're in a relationship, or any advice that you could give to anybody as far as a warning sign, what is a warning sign in a relationship that means that you should go straight to the left, that you should go to the nearest exit? You should not pass go. You should not continue on with this relationship. But where do you think that you need to go? I want to know. Comment down below. What is a warning sign? As in, you should exit. You should go. You should leave. It's not worth it. I want to know. Y'all let me know. Let me know. If we all are in some type of relationship, right? Whether it be in a relationship with your husband, your family, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your wife, your husband, we all are in some type of relationship. And in a relationship, y'all, I believe there is 3 key factors in a relationship. 1 is being vulnerability, 2 is trust, and 3 is communication, right? 1, to me, being vulnerable is, to me, being able to let go my guard and to be able to explain to him what it is that it means to me that I can be my true self, that I don't have to try to be anybody else but myself with being vulnerable. I don't have to put on a fake. I don't have to fake the funk, as they say. I don't have to try to dress up because this is what this is what you saw me in when we met, and this is what you believe that, this is how you want a relationship to be, that you want somebody that's going to dress up all the time, that's going to wear heels, that's going to have her hair done 9 to 5, that's going to be, and if that's what you want in a relationship, that's not me. So I need to move on. I need to shake my hands and move on. That's a warning sign. Okay? What is the warning sign for y'all? So I believe that being vulnerable within any relationship, I believe that you should be your true self, that you shouldn't have to fake who you are. Being your genuine person in a relationship, even the relationship I have with y'all, I believe is a genuine relationship. I can come on here and I can be my true self. I don't have to try to fake anything that I'm not. I don't have to try to pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not. I don't have to pretend that, I have it going on and I don't. I'm just who I am. And either you're going to accept me for it or you're going to move on. If this is not the channel for you, you're going to do what? You're going to go to the next channel, right? And that's good. That's fine and dandy. But if this is somebody that, that you want a relationship with as far as YouTube, and you feel like, I have something to offer you guys, then you're going to stick around. You're going to subscribe to my channel. You're going to be here. We're going to be ride or die. We're going to, you go through, I go through. That's how we roll over here. So I just believe being your true, genuine self is a good thing in a relationship that you can have. And that to me falls under being vulnerable in a relationship, because it allows you to be that true person of who you are. Like I said, you don't have to fake anything. Y'all are who y'all are. Y'all come on here, y'all comment to me, y'all talk to me, and you just, I believe I have met you all true, genuine stuff. You all don't have to come on here, you know, leaving comments, you know, being bougie and, you know, being all of that with your nose up in the air. No, y'all just who y'all are. And that's why I love y'all so much. I love the relationship that I have with y'all. So I just believe, you know, in a relationship that you need to have that vulnerability in a relationship, right? The other thing is trust. Boo, I got you. In my relationship with my husband, I believe trust is another key factor. You need that in a relationship, right? I need to know that I trust you and that you trust me. If I'm in a state of mind, or if I'm in a position where I need some help with something, some advice, I'm going to trust you that you're going to give me the best opinion that will help me. You're not going to tell me anything that is going to hurt me, because you have my best interest at hand. And I believe that's where trust comes in. If y'all ask me something, I'm going to give y'all my true opinion, because I feel like that, you know, I want y'all to be able to trust me as much as I trust y'all. If y'all give me some advice on something, if I come on here and I do a video about something and it's not, you know, if y'all got some advice that y'all have learned out that maybe it may be dangerous or it may be, you know, hazardous to your health, I want y'all to tell me. So that, and I trust y'all that y'all gonna give me, you know, the best advice. And that's, you know, is so needed in a relationship, right? I just believe, you know, in a relationship that you have to have trust. If I have my husband behind me and I trust that he's gonna catch me if I fall, that's what you need. I want to be able to trust him to know that, you know, hey, I'm your ride or die chick. You my ride or die man. You know, you go through, I go through. I go through, you go through. You know? That to me is what a relationship should be based upon, is, again, trust. Communication, right? We all need communication. And sometimes I am not the best communicationer that I can be. And sometimes I may not choose my words properly or correctly. But I am who I am. And I feel like a communication is key in a relationship. Sometimes when me and my husband get into it, you know, we may go there with each other and I'll be like, you know what? You need time out. I need time out. I'm not feeling you right now. I need you to back up 10 feet. And the same thing with him. I'll give him a day. I'll give him a day or two. Sometimes you need that cooling down moment that, you know, you just need to woosah. Woosah. Because in a relationship, you're gonna have, you know, and that's the beauty in relationships, that you're gonna have differences. You're gonna have, you know, differences of opinion sometime, and have difference as far as how you see things, as far as how I see things. I tell my husband all the time, I am not you, and I'm not gonna think like you. I'm not gonna say the things that sometimes that you may want me to say. That is not, I can only be me. And I can only think and say the things that come to my mind, not your mind. I'm not a mind reader. So when we get into something, you'll be like, I was talking to somebody on the phone. Why you didn't tell them this? Because I'm not you, boo. I'm going to only say, you know, and then I'll ask him, do you have anything that you want to add to the conversation? Especially, you know, if there's something going on with the house or, you know, what have you, that concerns the both of us. Or me with my doctor's appointment. Did you ask them this? Did you ask them that? I'm like, no. Well, why you didn't ask them this, or why you didn't tell them that? Because I don't think like you. And maybe that didn't come to my mind. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, with that being said, those are the three things that I think that you definitely need in a relationship in order to, you know, to make it work. Now, what is some things, some warning signs that you all think that we should pick up early on in a relationship? Whether it be with your loved one, or not your loved one, but with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, with a girlfriend. What are some key things? Comment down below. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what are some warning signs going into a relationship that you need to take heed to. One being, I think, is the key factor that's in a relationship, or when you're getting to know somebody, And if this is the only thing that y'all find in common with each other, is y'all, sometimes we may miss the whole mark because we're caught up, y'all, in the lust. Come on, we've all been in relationships that we was caught up in some lust, right? I know I've been in it. I've been in a relationship that I couldn't see no further than that. And that was a red flag for me that, girl, you should be blah, blah, blah. Somebody should have smacked you. Yeah. But hey, we all been in those types of relationships, right? There was nothing else, no things that we had in common, nothing that was right other than the sex. Have y'all been in a relationship like that? Was that even a relationship? Because it was nothing but sex and lust that was involved in the relationship. And it was like we didn't have anything else that was in common. So that was one, that should have been like number one red flag. Boo. But you know what? When you know better, you do better, right? And I hear so many today, I hear so many, I guess you would say like in their 30s and 40s that is just figuring out things. Y'all, I'll be 53 this year. I know, I'll be 53 this year. So I think I've been through a little something to be able to tell y'all a little something. But I just think that I see a lot of women say, you know, I wished I had known this and I would have avoided it. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. You still was going to go through what you had to go through. And in order for me to be able to, and I wish I can tell somebody some things that could avoid some dangers down the road. But unfortunately, sometimes when your nose is open so wide, it is so hard for you to see the danger that lies ahead. Because all you see is what's in front of you. And what's in front of you could look so good and just feel so good. And you're like all in. And you're missing so many of the warning signs behind it. Because all you can see right now is, man, this loving is good. What he's telling me in my ear is good. You know, what I feel is real. Right? Yeah. So, and if I can just, like I said, if I can just say one little young girl out there to let y'all know, these are some warning signs. Y'all help me out. If you are a more mature woman like myself and you've been through some things, comment down below. Let me know, let them know, what are some warning signs? What are some warning signs that they need to look out for? Because I want to know them. I have a young daughter, and it's young people that look at my channel, and they want to know some warning signs. What is some warning signs that they should look out that is a red flag that they should just cut their loss and move on and, you know, go on to doing their life, doing them. And like I said, and I know some girls be like, because I've heard them on Ayana Fix My Life. It was about maybe 3 or 4 girls on there one day, and they were doing a talk, and they were all talking. They was like, well, you know, if I had known this when I was younger, I wouldn't have, you know, did it. If I had somebody to tell me this, then, you know, things would have been certainly a different outcome. No, they wouldn't have. Y'all still would have did what y'all wanted to do. That change, you have to see it. You have to see something for what it is and not see what's right there, right then and there, if that makes sense. If somebody was to come along and tell you, girl, you wasting your time, and you just met, okay, so you just met this guy, you're all in, okay, and everything that he's telling you, you want to hear. You know, he's telling you that you're beautiful, you know that, man, you a queen, and you know, you the only person for me, you rock my world, and you know, you this, you that. But behind that, you text him. Y'all in the new, you know, age that texting is real big right now. And you could text him and maybe he don't call you back. Maybe you don't hear from him like within a 24-hour to 48-hour time span. Is that a red flag? I'm just saying. I'm just asking, is that a red flag? When he's telling you in your ear, you his boo, you his thing, you his everything. Man, your loving is off the chain and I can't live without you. and I don't want nobody but you, but then you texting him and he don't respond back to like maybe 24, 48 hours. Is that a red flag? I just want to know. Let them know, because I think it's a red flag. If a guy tell me that I'm his everything and that, you know, I'm his boo, and at today's age, now maybe when I was growing up in my 20s, if they did some mess like that, I probably would have let it ride. But like, you know, I don't know why I can't get in touch with him. I don't know why I can't get in touch with him, y'all. He ain't answering the phone, and you know, I go to my little girlfriends and cry about it, you know, and then when he called me, everything is all good. You know, girl, he called me, he on his way over here. Yeah, we gonna go out to dinner and we gonna talk about it. Really, boo? Really? Yeah. The things that you tolerated at 20, 25, 30 maybe, you ain't gonna tolerate when you're in your 50s. Some of those things is just like, hell no to the no, no, no. I'm not gonna do it. No, it's not going down like that. No, boo-boo, it ain't like that. So that is definitely a red flag. I don't care how good the sex is. If I call you, we're dating, and here it is, 24, 48 hours have passed, and you're not returning my call, you're not in the hospital, in ICU, unconscious, you're not in jail for something crazy, you're out in the streets and you can't call me back, no, that's a red flag. Sorry, boo. I'm not letting that go. So to me, that's a red flag. I don't care how good the sex is, what's the lusting and all of that. Nope, it ain't going down in the DM like that. No. So to me, that's a red flag. If another thing, if you can have your interests become my interests. Okay, what do I mean by that? So just say, for instance, all my things that I like to do is now all the things that you like to do. But before, you didn't like to do those. I think in a relationship, it's healthy to have your separate. For you to be able to do what you like to do, and for him to be able, or her to be able to do what they like to do. I think when that one person interest becomes your interest, and now everything wants to be done together, I think that is a red flag right there. Not to say that some of his interests or some of the things that you like, he can't, you know, not enjoy. And he very well can, you know, start to say, oh, I like those, I like doing that. But I think when he didn't have any interest in everything that you're doing is now his interest, I think that's a red flag. I think that's a sign for you to be like, just think that that's a red flag. I think that things need to be separate. I think that, you know, your interest does not have to become his interest. And that's just like with me and my husband. He has his interest, I have my interest. You know, I like doing what I like doing. He like doing what he like doing. There's need to be a balance. Everything that you're doing shouldn't be done together 24 hours, 7 days a week. Because sooner than later, you're going to get tired of them. And you're going to be like, I need some air. I need, you know, a break. I need to do what I need to do. I need to get away. So it's healthy not to have all of your interests to be both the same thing. And for you to have a life and for them to have a life. And that equals balance. I'm not saying being disrespectful. And like I said, as far as the communication with texting and they don't respond, as far as being separate, no, that's not what I mean. I mean to have a balance, a decent balance where your interests, if you like doing whatever it is that they like doing, or they like doing whatever it is that they like doing, and you like doing whatever it is that you like doing, then those things need to still be a balance in doing them. And then when you come together, it's, you know, a good balance, because they have their interests, you have your interests, and you're not forced to be able to do everything now that you love doing with your partner. Although you probably love sharing the time with them and love being with them. But sometimes, and believe me, you're going to get tired of it. You're going to get fed up. It's going to be very overwhelming for you. And you're going to be like, I need to pull back. I need to, you know, you need to do you. I need to do me. At a point in a relationship, in order to have a healthy relationship, you need that balance as far as you do you and I'ma do me. You just need that. And I think when your interests become their interests, that's a red flag to me. I think that should be a red flag. What y'all think? Let me know. If y'all think I'm right or wrong. If not, hey, it's all good. But just let me know if you think that that's a red flag. Okay, another thing that I think, I don't know if this can be a red flag or not, but if you don't like my friends and I don't like your friends, should that be a red flag in a relationship? If I have my separate friends and you have your separate friends and you don't like my friends for whatever reason and vice versa, or if I like your friends and you don't like my friends, or vice versa, I like your friends but you don't like mine, should that be a red flag in a relationship? I'm not sure about that. I feel like that in a relationship, before I had these friends, they were my friends. So I know friendship come and go, and I know sometimes when you're with somebody, the time that you spent with those people in, you know, a relationship, that it can be a strain on that relationship, but I don't think it should hinder that relationship. Now, if I had, just say, some guys that was my best friend, or was my, you know, boyfriends, you know, just being a boy, just a friend, and I had that, and then I met somebody and he's like, you know, I don't feel like that you should be friends with them. You know, you got me now. These are, you know, guys, and I know I'm a guy and I know what they, you know, after and this and that. No. If these are guys that I grew up with and we're cool like that, and that's my, you know, my homeboys from around the way, I think you can have that. I don't think that they should be a threat to your relationship. I don't know. I just believe that. I may be wrong, I may be right, but what y'all think? Do y'all think that in a relationship somebody gets a call if they like somebody that was in your life before you or before them? That they feel like that they have to tell you if you need to drop those friends? I think that is a red flag. If somebody is trying to dictate to me who I think is my friend or should be my friend, and I'm not allowed to have that judgment myself, then yeah, I think that's a red flag. I think that I'm, you know, grown enough or old enough to be able to, you know, choose my friends as far as who I want as my friends or who I don't want. Y'all, let me change my battery out because it's getting ready to die. Okay, so another thing that I think is a red flag, as I pet my hair, another thing that I think is a red flag though, is that they don't value your opinion as being valued. They don't value your opinion. So is that a red flag? I think personally that is a red flag. I think everybody's opinion matters. And I feel like that if it's just one person's opinion in a relationship, then to me, if I always can voice my opinion, but you can never voice your opinion, and if my opinion at all is always wrong, I believe that that's a red flag in a relationship. That basically I don't think that it's gonna work, because I feel like everybody has a voice. And everybody should be able to express how they feel about different things. Yeah, but I believe everybody's opinions should matter. I believe that, you know, it shouldn't be based upon your opinion and your opinion only and solely. I believe that there's two people in a relationship and everybody has a voice that be able to give their opinion based on, you know, whatever actions is, whatever story, whatever it is that you have an opinion on. I feel like that. So yeah, so I just feel like everybody's opinion is needed. You know, everybody should be able to voice their own opinion. And because you have an opinion, that doesn't mean that you're always right. And I believe that's in any relationship, no matter what, you know, who the relationship is between, that everybody have an opinion. And I believe that I'm very strong in that. Some people, and I hate this, because some people feel like that if they have more book sense than you, or have more than they think knowledge than what you have, that your opinion is not valid. And that really, really, really irks the heck out of me, because I'm like, because you have an opinion, honey, that doesn't mean that your opinion is always right. We all have an opinion, and you know, you can feel how you want to feel, and that's the beauty to me in it, that you can feel how you want to feel. And I tell that to my husband all the time. You can feel how you want to feel, and I'm going to feel the way that I feel. And we are going to have to agree to disagree. If we can't agree on something and you feel differently about something, well, this is a point that we're going to have to agree to disagree. There was a movie on, and this was called Ready to Love. And me and my husband, we had a big blow up about, and y'all, I hate that. I hate one arguing about something that has no being on me and him. I don't like arguing about somebody else's life that does not have any value to me and him. So I just know that there's limits and there's cutoffs to me as far as what I'm going to argue with you about, and it's not worth it, because then that's when I believe that an opinion, because I think a lot of times, and it may be a man, y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong, but I know my husband, sometimes he gets so upset when I don't feel the same way that he feel about different things. And if I see something differently and I speak on it and I say it, and he can try to say things that he think is going to almost like convince me to thinking like him, and I'm still stuck on how I feel, then that's how I feel. You can't change my thoughts. You cannot change. Nothing that you say is going to be able to change how I feel about something. You have an opinion and I have an opinion. Let's agree to disagree at this point. We're not going to find ourselves agreeing on this, and that's okay. This is their life. So we were discussing about one of the and I don't know if y'all watch this. It's called Ready to Love. It comes on actually it just went off the last season, and the new season, it's about, I believe, a total of 20 people come together, 10 men, 10 women, and they come together and trying to find love. And in it, it was one lady that he felt that was playing both sides. Where she wanted a man to chase her, but this man chose somebody else because he didn't have time to play those games with her. And my husband felt differently in that whole situation and than I felt. And I was like, I just feel like, this is what I feel about that. And that's how he felt. And I'm like, okay, babe, well, we could just gonna have to agree to disagree. And he got upset because it was like he kept pushing it and kept talking to where he was trying to convince me that what he was saying was true, and what I was thinking and how I felt I shouldn't have, that I should think like him, or I should be like, yeah, you're right. And I found his opinion to be right. But because I didn't, he got upset. And we actually got into an argument over it. I'm like, this is so stupid. Now we're arguing over something that has no value in our relationship whatsoever. We don't know these people if they walk down the street from us, if they walk past us. So why are we sitting here arguing about them? That is something that I just find, or I just believe to be the stupidest thing ever, is to argue about something that has no bearing on us. I hate that. I'm like, let's argue about something that's valid, that's going on between me and you. We save that argument for something that's valid and wasting it on something that is not value to us. So I don't know, but I just feel like that everybody has an opinion, and they should be able to have an opinion. And when somebody tried to, I'm not saying that this is what my husband did. So babe, if you're watching this, this is not what I'm saying. But there are some people that would try to convince you to think like them, to where they're almost choosing your words because now you're so intimidated by what they're going to think or what they're going to say. And then you're always, yeah, you're right. Yeah, oh no, what you're saying is right. And scared to voice their own opinion because they feel intimidated by your words. And it shouldn't be that way. No, it shouldn't. So you should have your opinion and they should have your opinion. And that is a red flag if there's only one opinion and they're not allowing you to have your voice and your opinion. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So comment down below. Let me know. Do y'all think that that's a red flag? I definitely think it's a red flag. Yeah. If y'all young, or if you know somebody that is young that needs some kind of guidance or need to hear this video, please share it with them. please share it so that they can see and they can read some of the comments to let people know, man, I'm in this relationship. This might be a red flag. Maybe, just maybe, I need to look out for that. Or maybe I need to take what they're saying into consideration. Just maybe. Okay? Just maybe. Not saying that you will. Because like I said, when you're in a new relationship, you can't see sometimes past anything. And what you see is only what's, you know, what's going on right then and there. So, hey. It is what it is. But we're just trying to tell y'all. We're just trying to warn y'all. That's all. That's it. That's all. And I know at 53, going to 53, there is just some things that I would never tolerate at being 53 that I did tolerate at being 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and probably up to 30. I just would not tolerate that at my age today. Because one, I just think at the time. And two, I just think at the time. And three, I just think at the time. Okay, another red flag in a relationship, y'all. Do y'all think that this is a red flag in a relationship? Let me know. They can't accept your faults, but you accept their faults. Okay, what do I mean by that? They can accept your shortcomings, but you can accept their shortcomings, but they can't accept yours. So when you have an issue, you should never have an issue. You shouldn't have any faults. I had this one guy, and it was probably me just being clumsy, but then it was probably God just letting me know that this is, well, there was God just letting me know that, hey, this is not for you. One day I was talking to this, when I was younger, I was talking to this guy that lived down the street from me. Okay, so we were talking and he had asked me to go to the movies with him. I was like, sure. So we went to the movies and everything was cool. Conversation was great. I felt the conversation was great. So he dropped me off back at home. When he dropped me back off at home, I was walking up the stairs and I tripped and fell up going up the stairs. And he, you know, was right there and he laughed about it. Y'all know I never heard from this nigga again. Oh. Y'all know I never heard from this punk again. But it was all cool because, hey, you know, it is what it is. It wasn't like, you know, we were just meeting, so it's not like I, you know, had any emotions worked up to where it's like, oh man, I wonder why he ain't never called me, or, you know, this or that. I've always, it was always like, and now you're probably saying, well, you thought about that at this point in your life. It's just something that I just always remember because it was just so funny to me, being that I fell up the stairs and he never called me back. Like I said, it was never really an emotional relationship. We had just started talking, we had just met, and that was our first date that we went to the movies with. So yeah, so it was nothing to it. Trust and believe, it was nothing to it. But the fact being that he couldn't accept my faults, and that's what I look at it as. But I just feel like if somebody cannot accept your faults and accept your shortcomings, then that's probably a red flag, and you probably need to tell them, bye bye boo boo. You probably need to move right along. So that is what I consider to be a red flag in a relationship. If my husband couldn't accept who I am with my faults and my flaws, I'd be like, boy, bye. Bye bye boo boo. But yeah, but those are things that I think that, you know, is a red flag. What is another one? When somebody treats somebody else poorly. Okay. There's a guy that I used to talk to, and I believe I was sharing this not too long ago with somebody. I don't remember who, but okay, so I was talking to this guy, right? And we went over to his mom's house. And he was talking to his mother like she was just, you know, a homeboy or something. And how he was talking to her, I was like, what? I'm like, nah, this relationship is not going to work. And this was his mother. So that was a red flag to me. That was like, girl, be gone, be gone, be very gone. And I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this relationship. So that was a red flag. If I see somebody treat somebody poorly and I'm in a relationship with them, if you treating them poorly, then you don't care 2 cents about me. You may say you do, but down the road somewhere, you're going to somehow start treating me just as bad as you're treating these people. I always feel like the way you treat others is, I feel like, the way that you would treat me. If you have compassionate for somebody else, then you would have compassionate for me. If you have a heartfelt for other people, you will have a heartfelt for me. So when you don't have that, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's a red flag, y'all. That's a red flag. If somebody is treating other people poorly, definitely a sign to look out for, because believe me, they're gonna come around. It's gonna be a day that they're gonna treat you the same way. What's the difference? You're no different from these people out there. So at some point, believe me, he's gonna start doing the same thing to you. So I just believe that that's a red flag, and that's something that you definitely should look out for. Like I said, I couldn't do it. And when I was in that, I was like, nope, I gotta go. I ran for the hills, y'all. I left him in the dust and I didn't see him no more. I'm like, what type of man is gonna be rude to their mom? To their mother? Come on now. I could see to somebody else, but to their mother? No. You're not gonna be good. You're not gonna treat me good. And you're not even treating your mom good. I mean, the way that they were talking, and I just come from a household that I respected my mother or my mother and my father, and I didn't curse, and I just, now when I got outside my mom and them door, it was a different story. When I was younger, I would curse you out and then wouldn't think about it. But like I said, today I'm a different person. I'm not the person who I used to be. We all grow, right? When you get older, you know better, you do better. I have full of wisdom, I'm full of knowledge, and I just, I don't do some of the things that I used to do. And that being one, it's just feeling like that you have to curse somebody out. I feel like that there's always a word for a cursing word. You don't have to go there and curse somebody out. But anyway, that's getting off the point. But like I said, he cursed it. He was talking to his mom like, I was like, boy, bye. Nope, it ain't gonna work. Red flag, y'all. Definitely need to run for the hills and get out of there. Okay, what's another red flag that I can think of? Okay, so I know I've been on this video so long, but another red flag that I think that should cause for you to have caution with is when somebody cannot get over their ex. And they're constantly talking about them, or anything that you do or somebody do, it reminds them of when they were with their ex and what they did. You ain't in it no more. That's a red flag. Maybe that's not the person for you. If I was when me and my husband started talking, the only thing that our conversation was on about me and him, what our goals were in life, what, we were looking forward to. I don't even think we discussed our exes when we were dating. And I think that's what got us to, the marriage that we got into. And I'm like, it's really who I was with prior to you has no bearing on our relationship. If you like me, then you like me. If I like you, then I like you. Who you dated in the past has no reference to this relationship. So I feel like that if I'm dating you and all you did, or if anything, everything that we did reminded you of your ex, and everything that you talked about, it was in reference to something about your ex, I feel like you ain't over your ex. You need to get back with your ex. You need to go and have a long conversation with your honey boo, and I need to go my way and do what I have to do. I feel like that, that's a red flag. What y'all think? Do y'all think that's a red flag in a relationship? When somebody continue to talk about their ex, things remind them of as far as what you guys do and how it reminds you of their ex or their past. I feel like this person has some issues, and that person needs to go back and clear their mind and clear their thought and close that relationship before trying to get on to a new relationship, because I ain't got time for it. And that's too much. That's too much baggage. That's too much that I can't be trying to heal. I'm not in the business of trying to heal your wounds with whatever it is that you're going through. No. I ain't got time for that. I got my own issues. I got my own problems, and I ain't got time to be trying to heal yours. No. So that's a red flag to me, is when you're in a relationship and everything that you talk about is about in reference to something with your ex. Comment, y'all. Talk to me. Let me know. Am I on the right path for this? Am I? What are some of the red flags in y'all relationship or in a past relationship that you can give somebody advice to let them know, hey, this might be a red flag if you da 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 da. I want to know. So just comment down below. Let me know. We're just talking about it. We're just chit-chatting, right? That's all. I'm not hurting nobody. Y'all not hurting nobody. We just telling it like it is. We just giving y'all some feedback on what might be a red sign. What may be a red flag. And what may have you to just run for the hills and be like, I read about that. That might be a red flag. I may need to move on. This has been so much fun. I have really, really, really enjoyed it. I don't know. I can't think of any more red signs right now. But I'm sure y'all have some good ones. So let me know and comment down below with what do y'all think is a red flag that, you know, if you can give any advice to anybody that was dating, what would you tell them if this was a red flag that they need to move on, that they need to get up out of there, that they need to run like hell? Or what is a red flag? So comment down below. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know what y'all are thinking. So this has been fun. I have enjoyed this. Yes, I have enjoyed this chit chat. And I can't wait to do it again. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should do another chit chat like this? I like it. I did. I liked it. And thank y'all so much for just joining in with me. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video and comment down below what is a red flag for in case somebody is reading this. And this is don't even have to be when you're in your 20s or in your 30s, maybe your 40s and your 50s, and maybe you're dating and maybe you just kind of head over heels for somebody and you're not looking at the warning signs. And maybe looking at this video, maybe there is a warning sign, but you right now just caught up in it and you can't see it. So reading or looking at this video or reading the comments down below, you're like, yep, he does that, or yep, she does that. Maybe, maybe this isn't. That's a red flag. If you have any hesitation that this is not the person for you, then that's probably not the person for you. That is a red flag. Right there. I just put a period to it. Bam, boo. So, yep. If you have any kind of hesitation, then that is definitely the biggest red flag. If your gut is telling you that, nope, this is not the person for me, I shouldn't be with them, then listen to your gut. Listen to your gut and run like hell and get out of it. Yeah. So I enjoyed this, and I guess I will go ahead and go, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. So if you have enjoyed this, and like I said, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. Let me know what is a red flag. Let the people know what is a red flag they want to know. Let's talk about it. It doesn't have to stop here. Let's continue talking down in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I will talk to y'all in my next one. Until then, love, peace, and happiness. Go and do something good for yourself. Self-care is so important. Go put your hair in a ponytail. Go put on some lip gloss. Go do something. Do something good for yourself. Self-care is very, very, very important. And I love y'all to the moon and back. And if y'all can feel this, it's just a hug from me to you. And I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.